Shalom, Shalom, Israel. Back again with a quick lesson today. And this lesson today will be about swearing to the Father. You should not swear to the Father. Israel shall not use the Most High name in vain. So today we're going to talk about things that we shouldn't do with our mouth. We have a lot of people today. We hear the young ones and the old ones, swearing to the Father, using his name in vain. So you don't use the Father's name in vain. Because when you use his name in vain, that make him real upset. And you'll hear me talk about this more in a lesson I got to come up. Thank the Father and the Son having me to come up with about the frats, sorority, the Masons, some camps, not all camps, how they use the oaths and things, how they use the Father name, very wicked. So I'm gonna talk about that because see, they talking about their gods, but like the Father said, thou shalt have no God before me. And matter of fact, I'm starting Exodus 20 today. All praise to the Father and the Son. And he's like he said in Exodus 20, just what we was talking about. He said, thou shalt have no other gods before me. But see, I'm not about to get into the lesson that I'm going to get into later on. But I'm just saying, remember that scripture right there. We will be talking about that later on today. As the Father and the Son willing, that's what I will be talking about. But we about to get into the lesson. Israel shall not use the Most High name in vain. Okay, they start off at Exodus 20 and 7. Exodus 20 and 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. For the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taken his name in vain. He said his name in vain. Israel, you got to be real careful when you talking to the Most High in the Son. Real careful. You out here praising, wishing him name, wishing thy name, they name, but you more evil than evil can get. Israel gonna have to do better. A lot of people do that these days. A lot of people use what I like to call vainglory. You're high and mighty and holy in front of everybody. But when you're by yourself, the real you come out. See, that's a problem I see in Israel. Another problem I see in Israel, person can always tell you what you're doing wrong. But they won't talk about the things they doing wrong. As the scripture say, you get that mark out of your own eyes before you try to get out of somebody else's eyes. There's ways to be humble and come to our people and talk to them without trying to blast them. That's another problem. See, they're just like them damn Pharisees and Sadducees. They want to keep the law how they want to keep it. They want to blast you when you ain't keep it the way they want you to keep it. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the problem I see in Israel right now. They want to be so damn holy on the outside, but they damn inside is all corrupted, destroyed, using the Father and the Son name in vain. So we need to stop doing that, Israel. And I said we need to stop doing that because we all one family member. That means the whole family messed up. Even though we're going to get judged as individuals, but we also going to get judged as a nation. So we need to get our nation cleaned up. It's going to be a task. It ain't going to be nothing easy. But we need to do it. We need to at least attempt to do it. Just like when the Father and the Son told his people, y'all ain't got to fight, but guess what? Go down there. Go down there. Go down there and witness. Because there's going to be some tough days, tough times coming ahead, Israel, and it's not going to be nothing nice. So you can get with the program, or you're going to get gone with their program. So however you want to do it, Israel, it's up to y'all. Let's keep moving on. Let's go to Leviticus 19 and 12. Leviticus 19 and 12. All praises. All praises. Leviticus 19, 12. I'm almost there. Israel. 19 and 12. I made it. And ye shall not swear by my name falsely. See, like it goes to say, a lot of our people right now is swearing by the Father and the Son name real falsely. And he said, swear not. We're going to talk about that later on, but let's keep going. Neither shall thou profane. We a lot of people profane the Father name and the Son name right now. All you hear these little dumbass kids around here. On God this. Big grown ass men's. On God this. And women's. On God that. You know, you don't put nothing on the Father name. You put it on your own life. Don't put it on the Father's. Let's keep reading. The name of thy God. I am the Lord. That means that he said his people. I am Lord. Thy, what do you say? Profane the name of thy God. Not everybody God. Our God. And you see our people out here doing it to the fullest. They doing it run away. Can't tell them nothing. And when I mean profane his name, that means even when you in the truth not talking and saying the right things about the Father's word, you profaning his name. If you teaching another doctrine that is not in his book, you profaning the Father and Son name. If you claiming people that ain't your people, you is profaning the Father and Son name. Let's keep going. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 11. I'm almost there, Israel. I hope y'all having a great morning too, by the way. You know, all praise to the Father just allowing us to be here, allowing his holy and protection angels just to get us up this morning, just to send us on our way or bring us back from the way we was on, just healing us, just giving us a strength to be here in this fleshly body that we trying to clean up through the word. The word do everything. The word do it all. So we're going to get to Deuteronomy chapter 5 and 11. I have made it, good people of Israel. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord, thy God, in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taking his name in vain. You heard that twice. That means that the Father, he ain't none of that. He gonna bust your head to the white meat. To the white meat. He gonna deal with you. That's the last spirit you want to deal with you as the Father and the Son. Man can't do you no harm, but the Father and the Son can do you all the harm that you want and you don't want. Like the Father said, fear him, because I'm a great and terrible God. I made evil and I made good. So the Father letting you know they made it. Not no man made nothing. They made it. Our people better understand when you talk about the Father, his word, don't use it in vain. Don't use your own doctrine. Because when you use your own doctrine, you add to his word, take from his word, you're using his word, his name in vain. We're going to go on, Israel, to Matthew chapter 5. We're going to Matthew chapter 5. Not going to be very long this morning. A little something to get you going. A little something to get your day going. You know, a little something to get your heart way up, to get your mind up, to get that mind together in the spirit realm, you know, with the Father and the Son this morning. So we're going to start at Matthew 5, and we're going to start at verse 33 through 37. All right. I made it there. Matthew 5:33. Again, ye have heard that it had been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shall perform unto love thy oath. See, the Father don't want you swearing falsely. He don't want you swearing on no oath. The court system already have you on an oath that they don't even believe in the Father. So how they want you to put your hand on the Holy Bible, on the Father and Son Bible when they lie in there? Y'all think about that when you go to these courts to get married and all that good stuff. When they give you that certificate that you putting your name and pledge it to an oath of this nation, read the script. The Father already told you how you can get married. And you ain't got to get married by no damn United States clause, I call them. They oath. There's a lot of oaths been given. Now, I'm going to talk about that later on when the Father says so today, too. See, our people pledge to anything and don't even know it. So that's another way how the enemy's so clever. A lot of our people be doing it and don't even know it. I have did it. We all have did it. We at the job working it, sign a little piece of paper right here. You know what I'm saying? You just sign an oath. Don't even know it. See, these people tactics to keep you in sin. And we know some things we go through in our captivity because that's where it's designed. But long as you don't let that captivity play a part of your life, you're going to be all right. When I mean play a part of your life, I mean that you know the Father and Son word, but you still complaining about your captivity. You can stop that complaining because we know why we in this captivity. We know what we're going through and still going to this day. Because, see, our people don't want to get their mind right. They don't have love like they say they do. Love is the word. It's the word of the Father and Son. That's love. He told us. He broke it all the way down to two good old commandments. He broke them down. And see, but our people don't believe that because they want to believe what everybody else say. Believe the book. We know there's more commandments, but what the Father said he wants to do. Love one. Love him with all thy heart and love your brethren. Let's keep going. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by the heavens, for it is God's throne. So we have a lot of people who want to swear about the Father's name. Swearing on his throne. You put a lot of mess on his throne. And what the Father said, he deal with no corruption. He deal with no transgressor. He deal with none of that. That's why he said swear not. But you're going to hear people today, that's all they do. That's all they want to do is swear. Man, keep on. You profaning the word. You profaning the Father's name. So I'm asking you today, Israel. I know sometimes people have habits, but stop putting it on the Father's name. If you're not teaching this book right, you're not telling your people right, stop putting the Father's name out there dirty. Father don't like that. He said, I ain't gonna hold you guiltless. I'm gonna deal with you. Let's keep reading. Verse 35. Nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Who is the great king? The Son, the Messiah, Yeshua, Yahweh, the great king. He tell you don't do that. Don't mess their name up. Don't do it. See, the Father's not playing no games. He said don't defile, like he said, don't defile your temple. Because you defile his name. Because what? You are who? You is what? Who blood shed for you? Huh? Who body are you? Okay, we're going to keep going. Let's go to verse 36. Neither shall thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black. So I got a lot of that up here going on. And I can't make none of it. The Father do it. Father and Son do this. This they work. This is what they do. You are they work. He made you from the dust. Breathe the life air in you. And our people be around him, profaning his name. Using his name in vain. We got to stop that, Israel. We hear people do that. We got to tell them to stop that. Be like Nehemiah. He said, y'all come through here trying to sell some more stuff. I'm going to beat that ass. Israel, we need to get back like that. These folks out here doing stupid stuff. We got to get their minds right. I ain't saying get out there and whoop them, and fight them, because that's going to be a bad situation. What I'm saying is we need to whoop them with this word. That's what we need to do. But we're going to keep going. Verse 37. Okay, but let your communication be yea and yea, nay, nay, for whatsoever is more than these come of evil. That means don't say, yes, I'm going to do this, but you do something different. But then you be using the Father's word in vain. Our people, a lot of flip-floppers. They feel like they got to have fans and friends and everything in this word. The Father sending you who you need. He always send you who you need, not what you want, but who you need. And I'm thankful for the family I got in this word, that the Father gave me of their word. I'm thankful for all the people I communicate every day and every night with them. All praise and glory go to them. May the Father protect all of y'all. May he keep giving you wisdom and understanding from above, that you shall prosper in this walk. Not just you, but help others prosper in this walk. That's one of my things, to help our people, to help myself. When I'm doing these lessons, I'm talking about me. I thank the Father for just using me to be an example. Because if you can't take criticism in this walk, who are you? The Son took it all the time. The 12 apostles took criticism all the time. You gonna be tried, and the Father try you every day. So y'all stop giving Satan all that credit. The Father use him, but the Father won't know if you're right, because like he said, no man shall enter that kingdom if he ain't right. And when I'm talking about right, that inner man right. Not that damn outer opinion, that inner man. Because see, the Father will use a person y'all call a bum. I just call him a person that in a predicament that he in, by not knowing his word, not knowing the true word of the Father and Son. He will use that man to see where your heart is, which is your mind. Is you gonna call him a dirty bum, or you gonna do what the Father say, help your fellow brethren, you help your fellow neighbor. Think about that now, Israel. Think about that when you're on your way today, when you see people that might not look like you. Never know how the Father come to you. Never know how he gonna come to you. You don't know what color, you don't know what race, you don't know what nationality. You don't know how the Father gonna come to you. So like he said, always be ready. Always be ready. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go to Malachi 6. Malachi chapter 6, verses 10 and 11. This word right here will change you, renew you if you allow it to. It will renew you if you allow it to. We got to allow this word to renew us. Because a lot of us been lied to. We got to let this word, we got to be humble to this word. This word ain't no joke. A lot of people, you know, they think it's a game. But this ain't no game. Let's get your mind right. It gonna get you right in so many ways. And it's a beautiful thing for the Father to chastise you. He chastises us every day, and that's a wonderful thing, for him to do us like that. Wonderful thing for him to do us like that, because a lot of time our people get too high and mighty, and we have to be brought down to get our mind right. That's why he say, always stay humble in this walk, always stay humble in this walk. Okay, I done made it there. Chapter 2, verse 10 through 11. All right. I haven't made that yet. It was my bad. My bad. Moving too fast. Let me calm it down. 10 through 11. Malachi 6, 10, and 11. Are there yet the treasures of wickedness in the house of the wickedness, and the scandal measure that is abominable? Shall I count them pure with the wicked balance, and with the bag of deceitful weight? See, the Father talking about this word in this passage. The wicked know the Father word, but guess what? They use his word in vain. So that means that they use his name in vain. They use his doctorate in vain. So the Father shall weigh them. Oh, the Father gonna weigh them. He gonna get them together. See, that's why we got to make sure when we doing this walk, we got to do it the right way. We got to do it all the way to the best ability the right way. Because if we ain't doing this walk the right way, you're going to get judged for it. Don't tell somebody something and go back and do different. Just tell the truth and keep going. What the Father said about this good book, and we know it. It was built at first. But as you kept eating on it, you kept meditating on it, you kept putting it in your body, it was sweet as honey. That's what we got to get back to, Israel. This word got to be sweet as honey when we let it flow out of our mouth, when we let it receive in our body. Because a lot of our people don't want to do that. A lot of our people scared to speak this word, because they wonder how somebody gonna feel for them, how they gonna feel about them, I should say. That's why we got to do better, Israel. We got to represent the Father's name the right way, not the wrong way. Just don't tell them about these commandments. Just don't read the commandments. Show them. Do them. Faith without work is dead, and work without faith is dead. See, I'm going to say something after I get finished reading James 5 and 12. So I'm going to go to that, because I'm about to wrap this up this morning. I'm not going to hold y'all long. So we're going to go to James chapter 5 and verse 12. All right. I made that Israel. But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by the heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath. Didn't we talk about oath earlier? And the Father just came back and say, oath. But let your yea be yea and your nay be nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. So we don't want to fall in none of them situations. We're going to keep this book. We're going to do what the book say. Not what no man say, what the book say. So Israel, we have to really do better as a family. Lessons like this, they short, but straight to the punch. and give you a reality check. Make you look at yourself every day. What can I do better for the Father and the Son kingdom? What can I do better by my people? You know, we got to realize too, some people, they stuck in their ways, they ain't gonna change. So you got to move on. You got to move on. You can't waste time. If you'd have told a person something 300 days and they still the same damn way, you got to move on, Israel. Ain't no saving that, brother. Ain't no saving that, sister. The Father got to open their eyes up. Just like when the Father opened our eyes up, he was that light for us. He's going to have to be that same light for them. But they're going to have to trust him. They're going to have to believe in him and not man. Because, see, we still got a lot of people believing in man. And man going to be the downfall for him because you believe in that man doctrine that's profaning the Father and the Son doctrine. And that they don't go smooth with the Father, you know, they don't go well with the Father, you know. So Israel, I'm gonna be done. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. May the Father and the Son continue to bless you on your walk and on your way and protect you to the house and from the house in the things that are around about you. And with that said, family, peace and blessing. Nothing but love this way. Shalom.